Aries, I hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for June 2022. So in this reading, Aries, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding June 2022. But before we begin this reading, Aries, as always, I would like to let you know that you are definitely very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading. I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. And if you feel that this reading resonates with you, Aries, definitely smash that like button and subscribe if you have not already for future updates. That'd be greatly appreciated, Aries. So let's just go ahead and smash into this reading and see what it is that would like to come through for you. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Aries. Yo, all right. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here for you, Aries. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Aries. Wow. Yeah, all right. So let's start off with your opportunity here, Aries. Your opportunity for June 2022 is the High Priestess. This is trusting your intuition, letting go of logic, and feeling like if you feel like something is meant for you. I'm getting that it's a person again, okay? Like building off the theme from last week. I feel like there's a specific soulmate or a person that you just feel is for you. There could even be a lot of things blocking this connection. There also could be easier options, people that are much more convenient for you to be with for whatever reason than this one individual. But your opportunity is the High Priestess. In career as well, Aries, if there's something that you want to do that you know that you are excited to do, because the feeling of excitement is the translation from your higher self that says, go in this direction. Yes, go in this direction. Excitement, okay? For the most part. As long as you're not disguising your excitement as anxiety or your other way around. You know what I'm saying? High Priestess is your opportunity. We're going to have to clarify to see more. Your challenge is the Star. And I'm getting Aries here. The Star is all about standing out, also healing. I'm basically getting here that there's something for you that it's going to take the month of June for you to... Basically, you're spiritually preparing for you're spiritually preparing yourself for this big thing in your life. I'm getting that this big thing is a soulmate that you know you want to be with. I'm also getting that you already know who this soulmate is, Aries. The Star in your challenge is healing, right? And I feel like there's an opportunity to heal yourself. That like sometimes when a very lucrative, very opulent, very abundant, very ecstatic, ecstasy-like opportunity comes into our life, we can kind of shy away from it because it's built into our human brain to basically just survive. And you're about to go from surviving to thriving. You're about to go from coping to thriving. You see, most people are just coping, okay? They're just seeking out, how can I feel better instantly? Instant gratification, fuck my long-term dreams. Instant gratification with whoever's in front of me. I don't deserve to work on myself for a better partner. But the universe is like, no, Aries. Nah, there's something else here. There's also going to be this theme of temptation, though. I'm really feeling that. And there's nothing to be wrong with that. But in your overall general energy, you have the Devil, you have the Five of Pentacles, you also have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting that you're going to have a love offer, Aries, from someone who is extremely devilishly seductive. but basically that you know you're on the outside of, and that you know that you can't actually establish a long-term relationship. Because also I'm getting that these people that you have this sexual connection with that you also know is not going to be long-term is because they have like some sort of bad habits. Also yourself though, and you have the Ace of Pentacles, so there's going to be offers here, but I basically feel like you're being guided to sit back and wait for this big thing, or to prepare your energy for it, right? To feel like it's already here, even, right? Like, not really relying on the external world to be dependent on how you feel. Organically produce the feeling of what you want, whether that be that high quality partner. Like, don't wait for something to show up, then I can feel good, right? That's like mad backwards. You gotta feel good, then the good thing will show up. So there is this, like, the devil here in your overall general energy, Aries. I do feel like there's just going to be a lot of maybe, you know, toxic people that you have to cut out of your life that are just no longer good for you. I'm just getting like the feeling of June. It's going to be great, but it may not. For some of you, I'm not going to get ahead of myself, actually. We're going to have to clarify. But in your what you don't see coming here, Aries, I mean, damn, beautiful energy. There's a real good energy coming into your life here. We have the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and also the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the centerpiece to your reading. What I'm sensing very strongly here, Aries, is that there is someone coming into your life that is just, it's a complete package deal. Financial abundance both ways. The Lovers, I'm getting that there's a soulmate coming in for you that could be very financially abundant, but it's not even about that. It's basically about this like cosmic deep connection that the evidence may not completely be there, but that your opportunity is the High Priestess, right? Now, in the advice from Spirit, Aries, and also I do have to say that some of you in career as well, for what you don't see coming, this could be a shift into doing something that you love, because I believe that doing what you love every single day automatically creates wealth. Because when you do what you love, you automatically add value to other people. It could be like a ridiculous thing. Like if you look at like Bob Ross, like why do so many people love to watch Bob Ross paint? Because he's just in the flow, he's just doing it, and it's like a joyous thing. So what you don't see coming, also in conjunction with love, I feel like for a lot of you, moving towards something like maybe starting a side hustle, or like maybe like releasing a job that you know is no longer good for you, but there's not really a clear path. It's actually going to lead to abundance, long-term abundance, because you see what most people do in this reality is they go straight for the money. They're like, oh, I'll just work this job because it pays good. Well, then you actually miss out on both more money and your dream, what you actually came incarnated here to do, which is always going to be in alignment with your excitement, by the way. Because basically you have a cap on that, because it's like, even if you have a job, you're going to hate what you're doing and your vibration's never going to, and even if you get the money, it's like you're not doing it for its own sake. So my personal knowing actually is that money follows passion. So there's a shift here in doing what you love, but it's mainly, that's like an aside thing. Mainly there's this feeling, Aries, of someone coming in who is just, you could even build something together. If this person is not financially abundant and you're not yet, it's like the person coming in, you know who it is. You're going to build something together, but first you're going to have to let go. And that's the hardest thing. Like I've been working with so many wonderful clients recently through readings. And the biggest thing is that, like, the main thing that I get is many people are not willing to let go and create space for something big, right? Like giving up that short-term gratification for something big, because it's unknown, right? High Priestess. But in your advice from Spirit Guides, it really is telling you have the Hierophant, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups, Aries, in your advice from your Spirit Guides. They're saying here to invest your resources in someone long-term. You have the Hierophant. This is all about commitment, also tradition. But for some of you having to do with that job thing, I also do feel like it's reevaluating your connection to tradition, and maybe breaking out of that box and doing something, maybe even if it's not completely unconventional, it could even be 1% better than what you're doing now. Something like investing your resources and like really, because you have some sort of win under your belt, right? You see this person looking at their pentacles here. He's like, do I really want to keep doing what I'm doing? And it's in relation to maybe some sort of tradition, or like organization, or like some sort of big thing like that. Also your beliefs though. I do get this feeling, Aries, you gotta like be careful of your beliefs. I think like some of you might have a belief that says like, nothing can ever go completely right for me. It's just because you haven't programmed it in your subconscious, and it's just your subconscious basically running you. For some of you, not for all of you. I mean, this looks like a good reading. Overall general energy, Devil, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're basically like, in June, it's a lot of self-work. Some of you might go down that road where you just kind of give in and you kind of like go with people that you know aren't really meant for you. But I'm telling you, if you can hold out, I'm telling you, like in July, that person's going to show up. But I feel like you may even be in contact with this person already. But you have the 9 of Cups also in the advice. So this is do what makes you happy. Like, what is good for your soul? Do that. Okay? And I basically feel like you intuitively already know, because the High Priestess is your opportunity, Aries. So we're just going to clarify a few of these cards. It is building off this theme from last week of basically holding out for this soulmate connection that I'm getting, that you already know who this person is, but you got to be able to resonate with it, Aries. So I visualize everything, right? I visualize me working with clients successfully and creating change in their life. I visualize me doing these readings. I visualize everything. And that's what the mystics do, basically. You don't leave anything up to chance. You program your mind. You think it's hard, to program your mind for success. You know what's harder? You know what's worse? Is like letting negative thoughts suffocate you, basically, and just giving up to them. Yeah, it's gonna suck in the beginning, just like when you go to the gym for the first time. It sucks, programming your mind for success, but guess what? It's worth it. And in the long run, you're gonna thank yourself. So let's go ahead and clarify this Devil in your overall general energy, because there's gonna be offers from this devilish pull that you basically know that you're done with, but you may just go back to them because you can't stand being alone. But all the great ones are alone. Why do you think Buddha's under the Bodhi tree? Not forever. Why is the Devil here for Aries? 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 The Devil is clarified by the Temperance card. Yeah. Basically, you're going to be tempted to merge with someone, combining emotional energy, love energy with someone who you just basically know is not good for you. Also, conversely, if you have any bad habits, I really think that they're stopping you from being with this this soulmate that's coming into your life. So it's two things. Cutting out the people that you just know basically is instant gratification. It's because there's someone better, Aries. Do you understand that if this was a reading where I didn't sense that there was a soulmate that was coming in for you that's probably already here, just like you're I would be like, all right, maybe you go have fun with the devil people, right? I'm not the type to just be like, oh no. But basically what I'm saying is there's a reason, there's a reward for holding out here. Sometimes there's not. But sometimes there's not. The Temperance card also to the Devil here is just basically like I said, basically just burning off those impurities, letting go of bad habits. 2 major arcana. Whenever you got a major arcana clarifying a major arcana, this is not a little thing. You got a lot of major arcana. You got the Lovers, the Star, the Hierophant, the High Priestess in this reading. All right, let's go ahead and clarify why the Star is here in your challenge. Also, being afraid to stand out, right? There may be, I'm just getting the person, the true soulmate that is coming in for you, that you're holding out for in June, is you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to do things that you normally wouldn't do. It's basically this, Aries. All right, let's say that I'm talking to someone, and this is going to seem very egoic to a lot of you people, but then get the hell out of here. If I'm talking to someone who I perceive to be less attractive than me, okay, let's just be real, it'll be super easy for me to talk to them. I'll just be going shit up on the fly, right? It'll be super easy, right? But then that person comes in the room who, for whatever reason, because attractiveness is a subjective thing, right? But I perceive them to be having higher value or higher status than me. I'll be quaking in my little boots, right? I'll be super confident with one person, but this soulmate, I'm getting the feeling like, yes, you're going to come home with them, but we're humans. There is going to be this feeling of like quaking in your boots, and you may have an unwillingness to do that. Also, treating someone better. They always say that like all of your past relationships prepared you for the next one, Aries. So I don't know, let's just go ahead and see what the stars here. There's not really much fear in you. It's just like kind of like a hesitancy, like not like feeling like maybe you don't deserve it. That's why I'm saying the subconscious shit. Like program yourself this month, Aries, because there's a delay in the reflection of reality. Like if you program, like everything that you're experiencing today is a reflection of the energy that you've programmed for the last 3 days, 3 months, 3 years. It's not instantaneous like when you're in spirit or like when you're astral projecting. You think it, you there. I think Egyptian pyramids, bam, you're there. But the whole reason we came down into this experience in the 3D reality is to have the game of like, things are slow like tar, but it's like a new experience, understanding spirit from a different perspective, as a lot of you know. Why is a star here for Aries? I mean, I basically feel like there's also this fear of like missing out, you know, like, hold on. Because I do feel like you have feelings for other people, but it's just like, yeah, the star is clarified by the 2 of, and your challenge is the 2 of wands, right? So riskier option, safer option. The number 2 is about partnership coming together. There's basically someone who's going to come in and heal you so much that you may not be ready for all that, right? It's like if I took, you know, I don't know, like it's like if you give someone $500,000 who has not subconsciously prepared them, who has not earned it, they're just going to blow it. Right? Why do you think lottery winners like do all this horrible stuff? They're not ready for it. So you're getting ready for it. Okay. I basically feel like that's it, Aries. And this person's going to make you so happy, but you just basically have to, and I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm here to read your timeline. So it's up to you what you want to do with this also. So Aries, with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that you have a great June. I'll talk to you next week. Peace.